Los Angeles, a city of dreams. Known for its glitz and glamour, the city is a beacon for those seeking fame and fortune. From the iconic Hollywood sign to the bustling streets of downtown, Los Angeles is a place where aspirations take flight. But beneath the surface of this sprawling metropolis lies a different reality, one that is often overshadowed by the bright lights and red carpets, but also a city of shadows. In the dark corners and alleyways, a different story unfolds. It's a tale of struggle and survival where the less fortunate fight to make it through another day. The contrast between the city's opulence and its underbelly is stark, and it's here that the true essence of Los Angeles can be found. In the heart of this sprawling metropolis, a different kind of battle raged. It wasn't a battle for fame or recognition, but a fight for dignity and hope. In neighborhoods often overlooked by the glitz of Hollywood, communities faced challenges that seemed insurmountable. Poverty, crime, and a lack of opportunities created a cycle of despair that was hard to break. It wasn't on the basketball court. The battles fought here were not for trophies or accolades, but for survival and a chance at a better life. The empty courts and rundown parks stood as silent witnesses to the struggles of the community, a stark reminder of the dreams deferred and the potential unfulfilled. This was a fight against poverty, a fight against despair. Homeless encampments dotted the city, a testament to the growing crisis. Volunteers worked tirelessly to provide food and support, but the scale of the problem was overwhelming. It was clear that more needed to be done, and it would take a bold and innovative approach to make a real difference. And leading the charge was a man who knew a thing or two about winning, Earvin "Magic" Johnson. Known for his prowess on the basketball court, Magic had earned his place in the annals of sports history. But now, he was stepping into a new arena, one where the stakes were even higher. His mission was clear: to bring hope and opportunity to those who needed it most. But this wasn't about championships or trophies. This was about making a lasting impact. Magic understood that true success wasn't measured by the number of awards on a shelf, but by the lives he could change. He was determined to use his influence and resources to create real, tangible change in the community. Magic had a new game plan. He knew that to tackle the issues facing the community, he needed to think outside the box. Traditional methods had fallen short, and it was time for a fresh approach. He gathered a team of like-minded individuals, each bringing their own expertise and passion to the table. Together, they crafted a strategy that was as bold as it was innovative. He was taking on gang violence. The presence of gangs had long been a blight on the community, perpetuating a cycle of violence and fear. Magic knew that to create a safer environment, he needed to address the root causes of gang involvement. It was a daunting task, but he was undeterred. He believed that with the right approach, even the most entrenched issues could be resolved, and his strategy was as unexpected as it was audacious. He would hire members of the Bloods and Crips to work in his businesses. It was a move that raised eyebrows and sparked debate, but Magic was convinced that providing these individuals with legitimate opportunities was the key to breaking the cycle of violence. By offering them a chance to build a better future, he hoped to transform not just their lives, but the entire community. He would hire members of the Bloods and Crips to work in his businesses. This bold initiative aimed to bridge the divide and foster a sense of unity and purpose. By integrating former rivals into a collaborative environment, Magic sought to demonstrate that change was possible, and that even the most entrenched conflicts could be resolved through understanding and opportunity. Magic Johnson wasn't just a basketball legend. He was a force of nature on the court, dazzling fans with his incredible skill, vision, and leadership. But his story goes far beyond the hardwood. He was a son of Los Angeles. Born and raised in the city, he carried the spirit of LA in his heart. The vibrant culture, the diverse communities, and the relentless hustle of the city shaped him into the person he became. He had seen firsthand the struggles of his community, the poverty, the lack of opportunity. Growing up in an environment where many were fighting just to survive, he understood the challenges that came with it. He saw families struggling to make ends meet, children without access to quality education, and neighborhoods plagued by crime and neglect. The gang violence that trapped so many young people in a cycle of despair. He witnessed friends and peers getting caught up in a life that seemed to offer no way out. The streets were filled with danger, and the lure of gangs was strong for those who felt they had no other options. He knew that simply throwing money at the problem wouldn't be enough. It required a deeper understanding and a more hands-on approach. He believed in the power of community engagement, in the importance of being present and active in the neighborhoods that needed help the most. he needed to create real, lasting change. This meant not just addressing the symptoms but tackling the root causes of the issues. He focused on community revitalization projects, urban renewal, and social change initiatives that aimed to uplift and empower the residents. And that meant investing in the very people society had written off. He saw potential where others saw problems. He believed that with the right support and opportunities, anyone could turn their life around and contribute positively to their community. He believed in second chances, he believed in redemption, he supported rehabilitation programs and second chance initiatives that provided individuals with the tools and resources they needed to rebuild their lives. He believed that everyone, even former gang members, deserved a shot at a better life. He worked tirelessly to create pathways for reintegration, helping former gang members find employment, education, and a sense of belonging in their communities. His efforts were not just about changing individual lives but about transforming entire neighborhoods and creating a ripple effect of positive change. Magic's approach was radical. He didn't shy away from the issue of gang violence. He ran towards it. He sat down with gang leaders. He listened to their stories. He understood their frustrations. He saw that many gang members were not hardened criminals. They were young people who had made bad choices, young people who had been failed by the system, young people who, given the opportunity, could turn their lives around. Magic's plan was simple but powerful. He would provide jobs and training to former gang members. He would give them the skills they needed to succeed in the legitimate economy. He would offer them an alternative to the streets. He opened businesses in underserved communities, movie theaters, Starbucks franchises. These weren't just businesses, they were beacons of hope. They were symbols that change was possible. They were opportunities for former gang members to build new lives. Section 5. Voices from the Streets, Lives Transformed. And the impact was real. Former gang members, once trapped in a cycle of violence and despair, were now working. They were supporting their families. They were becoming productive members of society. Magic gave me a chance when no one else would, said one former gang member. He saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself. Section 6. Beyond the Court, Magic's Legacy of Giving. Magic's commitment to social justice extended far beyond hiring former gang members. He understood that true change required a multifaceted approach, addressing the root causes of inequality and providing opportunities for those who had been marginalized. By engaging with community leaders and participating in social justice rallies, Magic demonstrated his dedication to creating a more equitable society. His efforts were not just about providing jobs but about fostering a sense of community and belonging, ensuring that everyone had a chance to succeed. He became a powerful advocate for HIV and AIDS awareness after his own diagnosis. Magic's public disclosure of his HIV status in 1991 was a pivotal moment in the fight against the disease. It helped to break down the stigma associated with HIV and AIDS, encouraging others to get tested and seek treatment. Magic used his platform to educate the public about the importance of safe practices and regular health checkups. His advocacy work included speaking at numerous events, partnering with healthcare organizations, and using his influence to push for better healthcare policies. He founded the Magic Johnson Foundation, which has raised millions of dollars for HIV and AIDS research and prevention. The foundation's work extends beyond just raising funds. It also provides educational programs, scholarships, and support services for those affected by the disease. Through various initiatives, the foundation has made a significant impact on communities across the country, helping to reduce the spread of HIV and improve the quality of life for those living with the disease. Magic's commitment to this cause has saved countless lives and continues to inspire others to join the fight against HIV and AIDS. He invested in urban communities across America, creating jobs, building affordable housing, and providing access to healthcare. Magic's business ventures were strategically aimed at revitalizing underserved areas, bringing economic growth and stability to neighborhoods that had long been neglected. By opening businesses, such as movie theaters, restaurants, and fitness centers, he not only created jobs, but also provided essential services that improved the quality of life for residents. His efforts in urban development have left a lasting legacy, transforming communities and offering hope to future generations. Magic wasn't just a basketball star. His influence extended far beyond the court, touching the lives of countless individuals through his philanthropic efforts and community involvement. Whether he was playing basketball, interacting with fans, or participating in community events, Magic always made it a point to give back. His charisma and genuine care for people made him a beloved figure, not just in the sports world, but in society as a whole. He used his fame and resources to make a positive impact, showing that true greatness comes from helping others. He was a champion for social change. Magic's efforts to improve society were driven by a deep sense of responsibility and a desire to make the world a better place. He understood that real change required action, and he was never afraid to step up and lead by example. From supporting social change movements to initiating community improvement projects, Magic's legacy is one of compassion, dedication, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. His work continues to inspire and motivate others to take action and contribute to the betterment of their communities. Section 7, Doubts and Debates, Navigating the Criticism. Magic's approach wasn't without its critics. Some argued that he was legitimizing gangs. Others worried that he was putting his employees and customers at risk. But Magic never wavered. He knew that real change required taking risks. He believed that by investing in former gang members, he was investing in the future of his community. Section 8, A Timeless Lesson, Hope, Opportunity, and Second Chances. Magic Johnson's story is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times there is always hope. It's a reminder that everyone deserves a second chance. And it's a reminder that real change happens when we choose compassion over fear, and when we invest in the potential of every human being. Section 9, Magic's Enduring Impact, A Beacon for Today. In a world still grappling with issues of social and economic inequality, Magic's actions remain as relevant as ever. His story is a call to action for all of us to step up and make a difference in our own communities. It's a reminder that we all have the power to create change, we just need the courage to act.